Hey guys, what's up? Alec back with the daily stock market, and look at that. We saw a pretty green day today. Fubo and Upstart leading the pack with Roku and T-Doc right behind. DraftKings is also up there. All of them up around 10% or more. Okay, and we have a lot of stocks that are up 5% or more. As I'm scrolling down, you can see Netflix, Facebook, Fiverr, Affirm, Shopify, Square, Arc, Roblox, all up 5% or more today. So in this video, we're going to be doing a full earnings update. Monday wasn't too exciting. We didn't really have too much going on Monday. Tuesday, still not super exciting. We do have AMD after close, Airbnb, Starbucks, Skyworks, Lyft, Caesar. And then before the open, we have Pfizer, BP, Marathon, Hilton. So some of those will be interesting to see, like how travel stock and some gasoline stocks like Marathon and BP are doing, and the travel stocks like Airbnb and Hilton, for example. AMD, we already talked about one of the last videos. Wednesday, we have Moderna, CVS, Barrick Gold, Marriott. We have Marathon Oil, Uber, Etsy, Twilio, Marathon, Skills. Okay, so these are all pretty interesting ones. Wednesday is going to be pretty interesting. Okay, Thursday, it starts spicing up Wednesday and Thursday. We have Shopify. Before the open, we have Penn, Datadog, Royal Caribbean, Wayfair, and then Thursday after the close, we have Block, Fubo TV, we have Lucid, which a lot of people are going to be wondering to see, and Lucid could make a big movement. Okay, we have Wish, DoorDash, Virgin Galactic, okay, and then Friday we have DraftKings, Goodyear, Under Armour. Make sure you stay throughout this entire video because we are going to be going over some interesting stocks. Let's dive into it. Okay, so the first one we're going to talk about is just a recap on AMD. We did a deeper dive yesterday, so make sure you check out that video. They're up around 6% today, around 1% in the after hours. However, in the last month, they're down 17%. Okay, we have some analysts with a price target of $150 per share in the next 12 months for AMD. So if the semiconductor business starts picking up, it's going to be at least an interesting one to have on your watch list. They've beat earnings consistently the last 4 quarters in the past. So what I'm going to be doing is watching AMD, how they report, and then I'm going to use that to gauge NVIDIA and play NVIDIA earnings based off of AMD's results. We also have Airbnb reporting tomorrow, which is Tuesday. They're already down 12%. And based off if you think if the travel industry is going to sink a little bit, or it did bad in the last quarter, did good in the last quarter, you can play an options earning strategy through Airbnb. There's definitely a probability that Airbnb can go down to that $140 per share, $135 per share mark. However, I'm not playing that risky chance right now. I'm waiting for Airbnb personally to die down closer to $100 per share. As you can see, they have a $99 billion market cap. I think that market cap could be brought down closer to $60 billion. Okay, so that's what I'm personally waiting for. Personally, I love Airbnb's model. I think it's great for both ends of the party, the people that are renting out their home and the people that are staying in their home. It is a win-win scenario. And I personally like using Airbnb. I'll probably use them for years to come. So they're definitely a stock that I do want to own for long term. But I want to get in closer to that $70 to $100 price point. Not saying that's going to happen. This is not financial advice. That's just personally what I'm looking for to enter something like Airbnb that has a $100 billion valuation and is not even a positive earning company yet. Now, Pfizer is reporting tomorrow, and then Moderna is reporting the day after. So you can maybe play results based off Pfizer. If you look into their earning report and see that vaccines are down, or if you look into Pfizer's earning report and see there's something that's going to affect Moderna also, then it could be a good idea to take some puts out on Moderna after Pfizer reports. And if they miss earnings by a lot and their stock price is affected and their stock price goes down. However, the opposite's true. If they report good numbers and their stock price flies up, you might want to take out a call on Moderna. Here we can see that they consistently beat their earnings. And if we hop over to Moderna, you can see that it's a little bit different here on their earnings. They have an EPS of 12, and this quarter they're expected 5.21. We see Moderna up 5.7% on the day. However, they are beaten down from all-time highs around 70%. They were almost a $500 stock last year in August. Now, Uber is also reporting earnings on Wednesday. Currently, they're sitting at $30 per share, and they're down 44% in the past year. This is a business model that I like as well. It's pretty similar to Airbnb, for example. So, with that being said, I think under $30 per share for long-term holders is a great entry point. However, I'm trying to enter in and get my average cost as close to $20 to $25 per share for long-term investing. Here we can see a $59 billion market cap, and they're not a positive earning company yet, so they're very similar to Airbnb in that sense. They also have the headquarters in San Francisco, just like Airbnb. Here's some articles that you can read. Uber Technology adds $2.2 billion to market cap in the past 7 days, though investors from a year ago are down 40%. So I think Uber and Airbnb are both long-term plays, and they probably aren't the best if you're looking for short-term plays or a short-term investor. And I think they both have at least 10 to 20% more downward movements. And I think Airbnb has more downward potential than something like Uber does at this point in time. Etsy is also an interesting one that's reporting earnings on Wednesday. And you can see they're down 25% in the past month, 35% in the last 3 months. And from highs, they're down 70%. This was almost a $300 stock last year in November. So this is a stock that I'm considering running some puts on down to around $70 per share. After earnings, they could easily report bad earnings and miss big, and that's probably when I'll want to get my dollar cost average a little bit lower as well. So on Etsy, I'm definitely waiting until they report earnings and then adjusting to see what happens after earnings. Okay, because you think that they can miss earnings, but for all we know, Etsy could report amazing earnings and fly back up to $150 per share very quickly. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen, but it's definitely a possibility, and you have to manage your risk versus reward when you're trading stock in the stock market, and that's what it's all about, is probabilities. What's the likelihood of it going to 150? What's the likelihood of it going to $70 per share? And what's that risk versus reward? And Skills is the last one we'll talk about in this video, reporting earnings on Wednesday, up 9% on the day. This is an interesting one that's been absolutely battered. And from all-time highs, it's down 90%. How many stocks can you find that are down 90% in the stock market? This was at $22 per share. Just last year, about 12 months ago, this was $22 per share of Skills. So I do want to do a deep dive into them. They're a gaming company, and after they report earnings, I think it'll be interesting to do a deep dive on them after they report earnings to see if they're on track with some of their guidance that they put out last year and how the progress is coming along in 2022 and the guidance that they're going to be releasing for 2023. So if you don't want to miss those videos where we do deep dives, make sure you subscribe with post notifications on. It's absolutely free to subscribe on YouTube, and that's where I post all the full-length videos. And I know I thank you guys all the time, but thank you for all the love and support you guys have been showing on the videos. You guys have been absolutely crushing it lately, and some of our reels have actually gone a little bit viral too. So thank you guys for sharing with your friends. And make sure you slap a like on this video, comment below what you guys want to see next. If you want to join the close friends list, I have a few more spots and I'm closing sign up temporarily until the summertime, and I'm going to be raising prices too. So if you've been meaning to get on, now is a great time to be investing in the stock market. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity for a lot of investors. A lot of investors wish they were able to go back to 2017, 2016 prices just a year ago. So now that we have that opportunity, it's kind of like hopping in a time machine and investing 5 years ago, 10 years ago on some of these companies that have been absolutely battered. There's a lot of opportunities in the stock market. You just have to know where to look, and I'll be happy to take you under my wing and show you what it takes to become more of an advanced professional investor as well. So share this video with a friend if you think they'll find it helpful. Smash a thumbs up. I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember, don't time the market, buy the market. Peace.